Maybe you have an old phone or tablet or a laptop maybe lying around the house. We can take that and connect it to our main PC as a virtual secondary monitor over the network. To do this, we use a great program known as Spacedesk. Desk, not deck. Which, as usual, is just a Google search away or at spacedesk.net. And as I said, this will be working over the network, so we're going to need the server side on our main PC and then the client side on whatever device we are using it on. So Windows 10, Windows 11, 64 bits right here. Download that. But if we just take a quick look for the client side, which is the viewer software, well, we can get that for another Windows device. We can get it off the Apple Store, the Google Play Store. For some reason, we can get it on Amazon. And we can also get, we can run the viewer in HTML5 on a web page, which in theory means you could run it on nearly anything. When I tried this, I ran into issues with SSL, so I'm not going to go there right now. Once we have the server side, the driver, I'm going to open that file and run the installer. The installer is pretty simple and straightforward. There is one part to note, and that's here. We want the extensions for the Windows, exceptions for the Windows firewall, because it is going over the network. Obviously, whatever devices you're using this on as your server and clients, they're going to have to be on the same network. Install that, get past the UAC, and that will only take a second. So I'm going to go down here, it's this icon here. I'm going to open this and go to the driver console. Now, for the basic setup to get this working, it's pretty simple and straightforward. We want the driver on. That's probably most important. Now, this is obviously going to be another service in Windows, but we can tell it to not start at boot, which I am going to because I don't use this every day. Over here, we can see the network adapters. This is the network adapters that the software is going to be listening for incoming connections on. For me, it's going to be through here, just on my normal LAN. If you have the know-how and want to mess around with it, you can, if you're using an Android or iOS device, get the USB networking going. I'm going to say that's a bit complicated for today because particularly in Windows, we've got to install software. I find over a Wi-Fi network, it runs fine. So now that we've got the server side set up and going, we will go over to my iOS device. I got this old beaten up iPad mini. I've downloaded the client app through the Apple Store, which just search for Spacedesk and it'll come right up. It's right here. And it's already detected the server over the network. So I'm going to hit connect. You see how bad my screen is. And that's it. It is connected as another display on my system. The latency, you're not going to be playing your game on this, that's for sure, and you're probably not going to be watching like videos or movies or YouTube on it either, but overall it's quite usable. So we'll just come back to the desktop and finish up on one last part, and that is we're going to go to display settings. And you can see here, for me it's the fourth device. I have it set to be under my main display. And yes, you can see I've got 3 monitors. But that's where this software really is awesome. This is how I discovered this software, because when I have those 3 monitors hooked up in ultra wide, acting as one, and I might be in Elite Dangerous or Microsoft Flight Sim or Project Cars, and I want the telemetry data or extra stats or maps or cheats or guides or how, all that stuff. I can just dump it down here, not a problem. And that is it. It's that simple to get yourself a virtual second display, which, once again, handy for additional information. Maybe you're running a stream, you want to put your chat down there, whatever. I'm sure you'll figure it out. So I hope that was useful, or at least interesting. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.